This episode comes with hypersexualized children. Yes, it's exactly what you think it is. Enjoy.
Please, dear viewer, make sure you're sitting down. This revelation may come as a great shock. I don't take culture critics very seriously, and watching the latest Feminist Frequency video, including taking note of the disabled ratings and comments, has just made my contempt flare up again, and I don't much care for those who pick up the culture critics "this is how it is" and proceed with it therefore either. Women are prizes in video games, and that should bother you. Not infuriate, not disturb or outrage, but bother. Come the fuck on. If you're going to go for it, go for it. I think that was meant to be published in Curtain Twitcher Weekly. You may not be a gamer yourself, but you should care about the media that our young people are raised on, and that our adult professionals spend so much time with. If we can challenge pop culture to be better, why wouldn't we? None of this is about understanding, it's about justifying dislike and enacting change. This writer said, "It practically goes without saying why this is a problem, because it's a feeling. They've decided they don't like it. They've decided they don't want gamers looking at it. They see this spotlight, this gamer spotlight. They want to change what's under it. And to do that, they need to leverage the upset of other people."
Easter eggs are, of course, vessels of sexuality filled with men as a lighthearted joke.
As the title of the supportive article I showed you suggests, the aim is to get people bothered, to make them upset, not to make them understand the alleged problem. Bam, 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 bam. The person goes, "Wow, that's everywhere. This is sexist." And then you make an assertion, and they accept it because it justifies their feelings, their emotional reaction to what you've shown them. But really, they're just being shown something and then told what it means, without an explanation of how exactly it works or evidence of it actually doing what it's said to do to people. Show some gratuitous sexuality and then say, "This encourages men to blah blah blah." Does it? You're just saying it does. You haven't shown that it does. You've shown it and then you said what it does, but it's not been shown that it does that. People are willing to eat it up after being shocked by the frequency of this disrespectful sexist material. I've learned nothing about why it's a problem, just heard assertions, peppered throughout after examples and then a big one at the end. And I get to the big one after this stream of facts about games and I just think, well, you should be spending at least a half hour just on that. From the beginning, from funding, the goal was to enact change, to create something that will convince people there is a problem. And I think it really shows. If people like this are doing this and believe what they're saying, I think they're actually somewhat villainous. If you think there's this pop culture gamer spotlight and that what it's focused on strongly affects people's beliefs and how they behave, and your reaction is to try to control what's under it, try to influence what's under it in order to affect the people who make up that spotlight, and not by your own means, not by creating and contributing yourself. This isn't just making sure what they think the right thing is has a chance to get in the spotlight, it's about getting the wrong thing out and getting the right thing in. So, if you come to hold the belief that something like that is how it works, and your reaction is to want to control it, that is some evil shit. To me, to even want there to be a change in what's under the spotlight for the purpose of changing the people who make up the spotlight is just fucked. That is a creepy way of looking at things.
Access to a woman's affections, her body, or her sexuality is owed to players for a job well done.
I will continue to watch what culture critics produce. If they say something that makes me want to respond with an argument, I'll do so. However, for the most part, because of what I think they're up to, I think the best response possible is mockery. The argument is, I am someone to be taken seriously. That's what's actually carrying their conclusions. They've got all these examples and a claim about what it means, but the gap in between is just filled in with authority, not reasoning or evidence. So I find when people comment on their videos, it comes down to difference of opinion or just saying, "Oh, that isn't backed up." How far can you go with that? Especially in a situation where you're speaking to an audience that agrees with you, and you're likely saying what's already being said or has been said, and by people with bigger reach than you. In any case, my bigger argument, my issue, is how they position themselves, the authority they try to assume, how they put themselves above criticism. I think the way you attack that is by taking the piss. Maybe it can do a little bit towards scuffing that veneer. Maybe it can't. But in instances where you think that someone is trying to use authority or appearance of authority to cover up lack of a solid argument, it's the only response I think they really deserve. But, as usual, that's just another one of my harmful opinions.